So your eyes are forward, your voice is off. You know my expectations when we are working together. Your hands are glued in your lap. You're showing me your best Magic 5 because you know the best way for us to learn is to be having a safe, silent body, sitting on our bottoms, tracking the board. Whenever someone speaks, I expect your eyes go straight to them because that's the best way for us to learn. So, looking at this piece in front of us, what kind of text is this? And how do you know, Asia?
This is a non-fiction text because frogs and toads are real.
Because frogs and toads are real. Who agrees, disagrees? Show me your thumbs. Call on someone. Speak up. I can't hear you here, so I know Aiden can't hear you. Next time it's a correction probability.
I agree with you because there's real pictures of frogs and toads.
Frogs and toads. Does someone else have another reason why they would think this is a non-fiction text? I don't call on hands, Kabir.
This is a non-fiction text because it has captions.
Where do you see captions?
I see captions next to the frogs and toads and on over on the right side.
What do you guys think of that? Cool. So let's go with the idea that this is a non-fiction text. You guys approve to me between the pictures and seeing captions underneath and above pictures that this is non-fiction. When we're thinking non-fiction, what are we thinking in our brains? How are we going to guide our ideas during this text? Nakaya. We're definitely going to jot. What are we jotting about? What are we focusing our thinking job around? Call on someone. What are you thinking about when it's a non-fiction text? Speak up, because I couldn't hear you. Next time it's on ability correction.
The thinking job is teaching me a point of view.
Of who?
Of the toads and frogs.
How do you know that already?
I know them because the text says toads and frogs, but they're not.
Okay. Someone agree, disagree that this is teaching us the author's point of view. But what does the author want us to do with this point of view? Destiny, Winter.
He
Lovely chance tracking.
compare a toad.
You know that already before we've even read the text? Don't get ahead of me. What is our thinking job for nonfiction? One scholar has told me that a thinking job for nonfiction is that it's the author's point of view. Agree, disagree? Okay, author's point of view about what? What are we trying to do? Aiden Page.
We're trying to figure out what the author's trying to teach us with this text.
Exactly. What is the author trying to teach us? What do we need to get from this? What are we learning? So now that we have our thinking job, we're going to start reading. Should I start reading here?
No.
Where should I start, Asia?
You should start at the top where it shows the toads and frogs.
Beautiful. We read every single word on a page. We don't just read where the text is. So up here it says that a frog leaps, toads make short hops. This is an American toad, a wood frog. What are you noticing already? Jalen.
I noticed that they look like they're not the same because
You can tell that they're already not the same?
they're not the same because a toad has rather than two. I see the toad has skin and a frog has smooth skin and a frog jumps high, farther than a toad.
You can tell that from this picture that a frog jumps farther than a toad?
And by the label, it says that a frog is longer than a toad.
Well, the label up here said frogs leap. On someone who disagrees with you.
I disagree with Jalen because in the picture, next to when it said frogs leap, it shows that the frog leaps farther than the toad.
Can you see that in this picture up here, that a frog leaps farther than a toad?
In the picture next to
This one here?
the one on top.
Up here. Oh, these?
Yeah.
What do you notice about the legs in these pictures? Tristan.
What frogs have longer legs than the toad?
So we see longer legs, shorter legs. Frogs and toads are similar, but very different animals. Frogs have moist, smooth skin. Toads have dry, bumpy skin. Frogs have large hind legs and can jump great distances. Toads have small hind legs and can only make short jumps. So going back to our thinking job, what is our thinking job, Micaiah?
What are we learning?
Great. What are we learning? What are we learning?
We're learning.
Jordan, what are we learning? Check, Jordan.
We're learning all about toads and frogs.
So toads and frogs. What do you guys think? You seem a little, I'm not so sure. Why, Kalia?
Because I think it actually teaches us how toads and frogs are different.
Why would you say that?
Because it says frogs and toads are similar but different.
Interesting. Frogs and toads are similar but different animals. Let's keep that in our mind as we continue going through the rest of this text. So here it shows me a frog body, toad body. Frogs are slender in shape. Toads look fat. Because of their jumping ability, frogs almost always try to flee from danger. Toads squat down and stay motionless. Many predators eat frogs. Few predators eat toads because when a toad is threatened, its skin excretes, which means leaks, excretes moisture that irritates the eyes, mouth, and nasal membranes of many animals, including humans. What is this teaching us about frogs and toads? Nevaeh.
It's teaching us that frogs have culture.
What do you think about that, Elijah?
I think that the frogs will be threatened since
Sorry, I wasn't clear. What did you think about when Nevaeh said that frogs hop away and toads stay is what we learned in this passage? Over this paragraph here.
I think it's right because toads are not that threatened that much.
Toads are not as threatened as much. Evaluate for me, Kashmir. What do you think about Nevaeh and Elijah? They're saying that in here we learned that frogs hop away and toads stay. Why?
When they said toads stay, toads do not stay in each other. Some predators, but they stay.
Does that say that in the text? Can you show me your evidence? Do you have evidence to back up your thinking? No, call on someone. Someone who can help you out.